Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome, come on in and say hi. We got a cute project for you guys. This is Craft Round the Clock. This is my segment. And if you have not joined Craft Round the Clock, there's a link. You can go ahead and click on the link and join Craft Round the Clock. It's a really great group. Crafters, everybody does their own thing, and I have yet to see anybody do exactly the same. Hey Tracy, how are you? Thank you for getting me in. So if you haven't joined Craft Round the Clock, click on the link and you'll be able to follow all the crafters all day. So you'll never be bored, let me tell you. Hi Luann, how are you? So we're gonna be working on a simple Christmas project. It's a wooden tree I've had for years. Hey Debbie. It's a wooden tree. I've had it sitting in the garage and I decided to stain it, and this is what we're gonna work with. But I already did the sides because they're just such a pain to get that paint in here to look really nice. So before we can get started with that, we have to paint our frame. Now I like to use, I don't know if you guys have ever used this before. Again, these are IOD molds. Caselda, hi, how are you? These are awesome molds and they're great with glue. Now, if you have really good eyes, they always turn out perfect. Mine are good. So you gotta be able to get in there and see, because it's clear and you just fill it up, let it get cold. It'll almost turn white like this, clear white. And then you can go ahead and paint them. Okay, so let me put this somewhere off to the side. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple coatings of, it's called metallic gold. Just go with my method of madness, you guys will like it. So we're gonna put the gold on first. Now just remember with these, you gotta get into every nook and cranny. You don't want any white showing. And then we will put, over the top of it, we put in antiquing glaze. And then that gives you the like a antique picture frame from like when you go to stores and stuff, antique malls. So just get in there. It's good to have a thick little brush. Hey Melissa, how are you? Just go in there. Try to grab everything. Now you don't have to worry about how many coats you put on here. It's your choice, how good your coverage is. I love this metallic. This is a Walmart metallic, guys. Y'all doing good today? This is an awesome metallic, guys. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna dry it, and then we're gonna look at just to make sure I have enough gold on here. It takes a little bit of paint. So just get your brush in there. I love these frames. I use them a lot. If you've seen me in the past, these are my favorite frames. Now I have a lot more. You can go on Etsy if you don't want to spend a lot of money. Hey Cindy, if you don't have a lot of money and don't want to spend a lot, go on Etsy, not Etsy, Amazon. They have some really nice frames on Amazon. Hey Tessie, so we're gonna be working with this tree. Hi Mandy. So this is the tree we're working on. It's not done. We're trying to, I want to get this nice and dry so I can set it off to the side. Because when you work with it on here, if it's not dry, it's going to rub right off. It's really a cute project. I've actually got a couple sitting in front of me that I've done in the past. So I thought I'd just recreate the wheel a little bit. And doing this and then using our antiquing glaze is amazing, guys. Hi, Cynthia. It's amazing. When you put the two together and you wipe it off, it's really pretty. Once it dries really well, sorry, I hate when you feel like you're yelling. Hi, Chris, how are you? So you can see how it looks, but you gotta really look to see what you missed. So go back in. You want it to be covered. You don't really want any of the clear showing. Just kind of make sure there's no clear. Sorry, I gotta look underneath my glasses. I had them change my glasses so I can see far and not near, because It was hard to see you guys. Hey, Lori. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Jackie. I'd rather read your comments, and I can look above my glasses to see, than sit there and go like this, trying to read you guys. Okay, so it's pretty good. Sometimes one coat is enough. See how pretty it looks? It's very detailed. And I'm sure they have bigger ones, but I didn't buy the bigger ones. Okay, let me just make sure it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So now we're going to take our Waverly Antiquing wax. And again, you're going to put this in here, and then we're going to rub it off. I'm going to use this brush. That should get in there really good. You don't have to have a lot. Just get your brush loaded and start tapping it in. Because we're going to rub a lot of this off. And I just did this on here because it's a lot easier to have, so I don't make too much of a mess. And get your backs, get your sides. And if you like this style, then now you know what to do. How are you guys doing? Now we're going to take a dry rag, because I forgot to bring my other rag, and then let's just rub it. You can go heavy or light. It's kind of like your thing. It's just an antique frame, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So it's just to give you the illusion it's an antique versus a brand new frame. Hi Regina, how are you? So I just want to look at it because my eyes are bad. Just want to make sure I have enough in the few spots I have. A few areas I want to add a little bit more, and then we're going to dry it. Now put it off to the side. Just want to make sure this has got plenty in here. And there's a few areas it's too bright for me. And then just stick your brush off to the side or stick it in your water, because you'll need to really clean that. So how's everybody? Hi Denise, how are you? I'm trying to not make a mess, but you know how that happens. You make a mess. Grand Massans Borton. Did I say that correctly or did I screw that up? I'm so sorry. Welcome guys. Now let's go ahead and take some more off. Like I said, you do you. Not everybody likes gold and not everybody likes antique colors. But with this frame, it's gonna look really cute. Hey Amy, how are you? You can do as much as you want or as little as you want. I just want it to look like a dirty old frame that's been sitting in an antique store and it needs to find a home. And then what we're going to do with this is I take Rub and Buff Gold. I'm going to take the Rub and Buff Gold to the top. How are you doing, Amy? Hey, Kathy. How are you? Make sure you dry it really well. And then we're just going to set it to the side. Hey, Phyllis. We'll set this to the side just to make sure, because it needs to dry really well. If you can get it good enough, we can get the Rub and Buff on here. Oh, thank you. That's my Winter Wonderland. I'm working on it. My husband's so sweet. He rebuilt that cabinet for me. So it's nice because now it used to be a 1 through 18 going tall. And hi Levon, I asked him if he could cut it and make it long. How are you doing, Phyllis? If he could cut it and make it long. So now we're going to take the antiquing glaze over the top. Now this will highlight everything we just did. And it works better for me because now I can have, sorry, talking and walking. Hey Patty. Hi Shyla. Now I can have stuff behind there that I use all the time versus having to go look in containers and boxes. Now you put what you want on. You don't have to do this, just do you. It's better that you find your niche and how you want to do it than what somebody else is doing. Hey Stephanie, hey Sherry. I can't wait to see that balloon. Hey Michelle. That's gonna be so cool. when the balloon is popped, I mean the actual bowl. I'm excited. Or is it a bowl? It looked like a big ball of Cheerios, or not Cheerios, but what is that, Fruit Loops or something that's all different colors? Hi Cindy, how are you? Hi Lori. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. So let me put this off to the side. I'm just gonna let this sit. It's gotta sit for a little bit. We got lots to do. Okay, but I'm excited. Now I'm excited. Hey Betty. I'm excited. It'll be interesting because I can see doing something what you did, Sherry, for Christmas theme style. So how's everybody? So now we're gonna take our Christmas red. Here's my choice. We either crackle this because white's going on top, or we chippy. So I need to know, should we chippy? Thank you for sprinkling, Cindy. Pat, did I say hi to you? I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chris. Or do I chippy or do I crackle this? Now, I've done crackle. I've never chippied one of my trees. So I would do 2 coats of this red, Christmas red, and this is Walmart. And then do wax, and then we would put white over it. Or we crackle. Oh, thank you for launching the love. I appreciate you. Crackle, chippy. Okay, I need some tiebreakers here. Crackle, chippy. We need to crackle. Okay, we only got 2 chippies, 1 crackle. We're gonna have to do 2 coats of this. The chippy is, the crackle is really pretty. Crackle, maybe chippy. Okay, I'll have to scroll and look now. The crackle's really pretty. I just thought maybe I could move outside my box, but I'm always game for something new. Hi Donna Pinson, hey Mandy. Chippy. Crackle. Okay, we got crackle, crackle, crackle. 1, 2, 3. We got crackle. We're crackling. The ladies are crackling today. I'm gonna dry this. This will be really pretty once the red's on top. Hey Brenda, how are you? I keep forgetting, I have so much stuff in the garage that we cut when we lived in Plano, which was about 5 years ago, I think. So it's kind of like I thought, I gotta start bringing this stuff out and just using what I have. So get it nice and dry, do a second coat. Hi Lisa, how are you? Is everybody good today? What I like about using these paints versus chalk paints, when you crackle, chalk paint is thick, this stuff isn't, and this goes on so much smoother. Hey Tracy, it just seems to make the crackle look prettier because you can slide it on faster and it doesn't mess up. Craft Crazy Company, what is your first name? Welcome. So this will be pretty. Craft and Chaos, your first name. Hey Glenda, how are you? Oh, Cindy, you're in Plano? Hey, I used to live there. We moved to Van Alstyne, so we moved further north. Yeah, we lived there 28 years in Plano. No, actually a little bit longer than that. Hey Pam. Yes, we lived off of Hedgecoats in Independence. We just, we sold our house in, when did we sell our house? We've been here 2 years. We were 2 years in a apartment. So about 4 years ago. Hedgecoats in Independence. Oh, you live in Salina? That's not far at all. My kids go there for a lot of their sports. That's not far from me at all because I'm closer to Gunner. So that's where I'm at, closer to Gunner. Hey, Patty. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I'm out here in the abyss, but I don't know. Everything's moving this way. I may have to move again. It's kind of nice not having anybody around, but it's like people think that when they're out here, no, we lived in Garland. Oh, you lived in Garland. Yeah, I know where that is. But it's just like people ride their motorcycles, and it's kind of like, you know, you moved to the country for quiet. You didn't move to the country for hot rodding, I guess. I don't know. Oh, yes. I know where Simon is. I actually, when I go to Prosper, I always go up that way. Because I go to Prosper sometimes shopping with my daughter. Is that you, Sherry? Sunshine. Yes, that's Sherry, right? Sherry, hey, Jackie. How are you? I have to keep up with everybody. Okay, so we are crackling. I'm going to move this out of the way. We don't need red anymore. I got to move this, or I'll make a mess. How's everybody today? You guys will like this. Like I said, I did this. I've got a couple in front of me to show you after I'm done. But I have to learn to go slow, which is a very difficult thing for me to do. I'm so ready for Halloween to be over with, so I can take down all the Halloween, so I can slowly creep in Christmas. Yeah, it's called Crimson. No, it's Christmas Red. And I believe it's from Walmart, I believe. I just gotta make sure I don't get anything on me. It's a beautiful barn red. Thank you for sprinkling. I'm gonna make sure it's really dry. I just don't want to blast in your ears with drying. A little bit more to go. I already got all my tubs out. I counted 40-some Christmas tubs of decorations and about 6 to 8 tubs of garland. That doesn't include what's up in the attic yet for outside. So I have a little bit of stuff. I love Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this paint off so I don't get all over the place. I still remember when I was moving, I moved from Plano here, or we had to go to the apartment, and I counted my tubs before I left. I had like 70 Christmas tubs, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of tubs. Okay, let me just wipe this all off. I just don't want anything to contaminate something else. Okay. So the next thing we're going to use is our crackle. I love this crackle. Hi, Teresa. You can use whatever you want. Oh, my husband's doing well. He is finished up with chemo. Hey, Barb. He finished up with chemo in May. Then they had to wait a month. He had a bacterial infection from his replacement they did 5 years ago. And so we had to give him an infusion every day. So I got to be a nurse. Oh, I can't wait. I'm ready. I mean, I'm getting there. I'm only going to do maybe 4 or 5 this year. I'm giving my sister one of my trees. I don't know. I think the older you get, I want to do Christmas. Christmas is me. I'll always do it. But he had his 42 days of infusion. And now he has a detox for 6 weeks, because before they can give him his new replacement, he has to have a detox, meaning he has to get all that antibiotics out of him. Hey, Vay. You're covert from work. Hey, Melanie. A covert from work, that's great. So hopefully November we go see his doctor next week, and hopefully everything is good, and they won't know until they get in there if the bacteria is gone, which is a bummer, because if it's not gone, it's another 42 days of fusion again. So over that. He is too. He's tired of it. Okay, so we gotta dry this. This takes a little bit. Hi, Shirley. How are you? I'm just so ready for Christmas. I got my mantle done, well, my garland. I do garland first, and then I do all the other decorating. So I did my front door, mantle and stuff, and then I got to just keep going. I decided I'm going green this time. I'm not going to go with a lot of flock trees and flocked garland. I'm just tired of sweeping up garland. All the white stuff. Thank you, Melanie. Just get tired of cleaning. And then now that we got Bhutan, I don't want him getting it in his paws and ingesting it and stuff. So this is what takes a while, guys. Sorry. We just want a nice, it to be tacky. I do see a spot that I missed. I do see a little spot I missed. I don't want to not miss it. Hang on. Just one little spot. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Christmas. It's the time I get to turn my music on, think about my mama, and just kick back and enjoy. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Hi, Susan Hicks. Hey, Judy. Hi, Lily. This is called Christmas Red. It's by Deco Art. I need to put this all in bottles, guys, because I wouldn't be so messy then. And then now we have the crackle next. This will last a long time, guys. Hi, Jane. This will last a long time. I just want it to be fairly dry so it's not too tacky. Hi, Karen. How are you? From Colorado. Oh, I love Colorado. Thanks, Pam. If you're new to me, let me know you're new so I can welcome you after when I go back and read comments and stuff. Almost there, guys. This is the part that takes the longest. I just don't want it to be too wet. Now this is something my husband made a long time ago. It's just a simple tree with a little triangular piece at the bottom to give it a stand. Time we got, I gotta get cranked in here. I just want it to be fairly dry, not too dry, but just not too wet. Just some spots are just a little too wet, okay? Okay, now, we're gonna put white on. I need to find a decent soft brush. I'm really not a fan of using these brushes for stuff like this because of the bristles, but it's a big one. Oh, Criselda, welcome. Thank you for following. Hey, Donna, how are you? Hi, Bob, how are you? I've got containers for everything. And let's see, will this fit in there? Yes. I'm going to put this in here because I want to be able to grab a lot. Hey, Debbie, how are you? I'm going to put quite a bit in here. I want to be able to make this a smooth on without any interruptions. So fill up your brush. Don't go too crazy, but fill your brush up and run it. You're allowed to go over it a second time, not much. And try to keep your brush going straight. Because you don't go too straight. I don't like to go too much over it. I did it differently the last time I did one of these. I did it where I did it across, like brushing across, and I just don't want all these extra little lines. Okay, I want it to look pretty smooth. And that loading up your brush before you do this is the way to go. Because if you don't, you do a lot of back and forth, and that's where it gets kind of messy. You want it smooth. Because if it's not smooth, it'll look like it's been run over a couple times. Okay, so let's put that to the side. Oh, I just touched it. Okay. Welcome, Karen. Did I say welcome? I can't remember. I'm just so focused on drying. Hey, Ellen, how are you? I'm doing great, Donna. Hey, Amy. I gotta come and watch you one time too. My whole week I thought I was gonna be able to sit and do absolutely nothing after all the party. That never happened. I'm gonna turn it up loud, guys, sorry. Helps to get that heat on it. Hey, Bonnie. I know it's that top there. Just let it dry really well. How are you doing, Bonnie? How's everybody, though? Anybody got anything special today? I'm just going to crank my music on. Hi, River Hills. Hey, Pam. River Hills. Gosh, I forgot your first name. I keep bumping. You want this nice and dry, guys. Isn't that pretty? Crafting and cleaning. I think that's the story of our lives, you guys. Like I said, if you're going to crackle, it's time consuming, but take your time. I'd rather see you have a finished product that's really good than partially. Oh, got a little bit of dampness here. Hey, Carolyn. Thank you, guys. I think it's really important you load your brush up when you do this. The less you go over, the better. Making you guys listen to this. Hi, Myra. The part I hate is if it's not dry and when I go to antique it, I scrape it. So there you go. And I hit it with the thing a couple times because my hand went down. Hi, Rosalie. Hi, SNJ Crafting. How are you? What is it? Brenda's still going to make your pumpkin guy. Oh, cool. I want to see pictures. Hi, Delilah. Is it Delilah? Yeah, it's Delilah, right? Okay, so now the next thing we have to do is, let's age it up real quickly. We're gonna take my Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, my favorite. Somehow I bought a couple of them, and we're gonna go around the edges. I like my edges dark. Trying to watch time because I'm done at 12, so I want to make sure I don't go over. I usually finish all my crafts, so I can't, I don't know, I have to finish my stuff. I just can't not. Okay. Now we're going to do just a light, guys. There's a little dampness on here. I'm just going to go lightly to tone it down a little. I just don't want it so stark white. Hi, Denise. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Dewey. I'll just put a little bit more on here. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just needs to be a little so it looks a little vintage. So it looks a little bit more toned down. Hey Debbie, how are you? Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little picture. I think I got these on Graphic Fairy. They're my favorite pictures. So we have our frame, which we did up already. So now we're gonna age this up. I'm gonna age my picture up. We want it to look like it's an old photo. We don't want to stark white because you're not going to see it. I want it to look like it's been through the war. Not 100% darkened, but just enough to make it look like it's been there a while. Yeah. So now she looks like she's been here. Oh, thank you, Chris. Hey, Deb, how are you? Oh, you've got to, Brenda. You'd love that. Okay, so we need to put this on first because we have to make sure it's gonna, what we want to show. I want the Merry Christmas to show. Okay. And with this, I have to be very careful. I'm just gonna glue it on. Now you can put make it bigger, make it a bigger frame if you want. You don't have to. The reason I'm not putting it directly onto the board, I think the picture seems to stand out better when it's attached to the frame. She looks better when she's attached. Thank you guys. Hey Jamie, hey Michael, hey Becky. So now this will go here, okay? So now this is where we're gonna get the glue gun going here. Because I don't want it to look like they're not together. I'm not gonna put glue on the picture itself. Now, this is where I gotta figure out where exactly I want it. Right there. Now you can do whatever you want, but she's just adorable. What do you guys think? Does she look okay? Thank you, Pam. I just love these. These are my favorite little pictures. I've used them before. Okay, so now we're gonna take our little star that's gonna go at the very top. And now let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put the greenery on it first and the star at the top. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put the greenery at the top first before I do anything. Because I'm gonna put a tag on it and then a star, but I think I wanna make sure this goes on the very last. Thank you guys. I just gotta watch time. Hey Louise, how are you? We're just gonna do a little bit of greenery. It's not a very big piece. We're gonna do a simple ribbon. I love my simple ribbons. That's the way to do them. We're just gonna make a simple little crisscross applesauce. Okay. Just gonna add the two together. And I have specific things for everything around here. Now, only thing I just noticed is this has got a lot of fraying and I don't think I can get this side to fray. Hang on. Let me get rid of this right here. I don't want it to be frayed on one side and not the other side. Okay. Do the same thing on here. Just wanted to glue that one down because I don't need it everywhere. And then we're going to take our little string. Now mind you, it's a small piece, so we don't want it to be too big. Hi Lulu, how are you? Hi Sophia. If I didn't catch your comments, I will after I know you're not supposed to use your teeth, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I'm not very coordinated with the hands when it comes to small stuff. Oh, I forgot that doesn't go that way anyway. I just wanted to have color. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be simple. And I'm gonna go ahead and make my dovetail. I think that dovetail is still my favorite to use on stuff. It's just so pretty. This one I'm gonna have to do sideways. I can just get to it. Hey, thanks Karen. Hey Gina, how are you? Okay, now we're gonna put a bell on this one, and then I'll show it to you. Okay, just a simple bow. That's all you need on here, you guys, a simple bow. Hey Terry. Okay, so we're gonna glue this up here. I want it a little bit below the star. Then I'll add my greenery. I've got 10 minutes to go. Now, before I put my greenery, no, I'm gonna do my greenery next because I don't wanna lose my, oh, and my snippers are out in the other room. Okay, let's go ahead and cut some pieces. Now, what I love about this greenery, you can buy it at Walmart or pretty much anywhere. It's the super, super soft stuff. Super, super, super small stuff. Green and soft. We just need a few pieces. We just want to stick it in here. Get this thing together. I'm going to put some little pieces here and there. Remember, it doesn't need to be big, it needs to be small. Hi Linda, how are you? Hi Benita, how are you? Hi Amanda. If I didn't catch you, I'm sorry, I was just focused. You know, get back with you guys and say hi. And if you're new, please let me know you're new. I can welcome you guys. I think there's ghosts in here because everything's rocking and rolling. Didn't see that one. If you put a bunch of these together, they look really cute, so you don't have to not use the whole thing. You can use it all. I think greenery is what makes these things. I save everything. When my garland breaks apart on me throughout the year, I save everything. Well, thank you guys, appreciate it. I save everything. Because my garland ends up being the stuff I use for crafting. Okay. So there it is so far. Still got 7 minutes. Okay, now what I do want to do is put Merry Christmas at the bottom. This is just Merry Christmas. 3 after. 3 after. So it just says Merry Christmas. Hi Tina, how are you? We're gonna take this, glue it to the bottom. I'm an eyeball measurer. How's that look so far, guys? I got 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. Okay. did I put the gold on here? No, I'm gonna add a little gold around the edges, and then I gotta make my tag. I like my gold. It's a little antique looking, so we want it to look a little vintage. There's never enough rubbing buff, guys, never enough. I like to just go along the edges. And like I said, you can use as much as you want, little as you want. And bring more out to here to really make that pop. Okay. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Now, what was I gonna do? Oh, okay, I gotta make my tag. We are going to use this that says, "May the joy of the season fill your heart." Chalkator, we're gonna use that one. I have to go get my black ink. Let's see. Sorry being off screen here, but you know, that's the way I roll. Oh gosh, I'm gonna touch my nose. It's gonna be all over my face. I hope I didn't touch my nose and get it all over. Hi Tina, hey Dottie, how are you? So we're gonna take and we're just gonna put black. This is a Chalkator. I've used it many a times. Sorry, but I can't see what I'm doing because everything is so clear. Yeah, I'm going down a little bit. That looks pretty good. Just make sure you get it all the way down on that paper. And now we're just going to ink it. I have so much Chalkator. I don't even use half of it anymore. Hey Terry, thank you for following. Just make sure I got that. Down. I got 4 minutes to go, and then we'll age this up a little. And I gotta still dust her up with some glitter, so let me just do that. We got this. Your paste dries really good, which is good. Hi Vicki, how are you? Okay, so let's put this underneath here. Okay, so we have that. I'm gonna age it up a little bit, but before I can do that, I gotta get this rubbing stuff on here. Otherwise, I won't be able to get her finished up. So you can see the full effect of her. That's not a good brush. Little brush. So we're gonna just dust her with Diamond Dust. Now, when you're done with a lot of this stuff, you can just go take a little bit of Mod Podge spray and seal her up a little. It'll seal everything. Her dress is so white, it's hard to see her dress. Okay. 2 minutes to go, guys. Next after me is Char's, I wrote it down, Char's Art from the Heart. Where is a bow? Here. So what do you think? I'll fix up her thing. Hi Maria, hey Pam, what do you think? Isn't she cute? She's really clear and white on there. And now she's all glittery like the vintage usually are. Okay, I'm gonna get this away. Move that out of the way. I don't use it as much because of the cat, so I try to be very careful and mindful of the cat. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and age up since I do have a little bit of time. We got 2 minutes. Where's my, there it is. I need to use my smaller one, and we're gonna age up that. dirtier. And normally I would put snow on here, but I'm not sure if I have time. Minute to go, guys. Stay tuned for the next presenter, which is Char's Art from the Heart. Oh, thank you guys. So don't forget, stay on Craft Around the Clock. Join their group. It's free. My link is below. And I'll add the snow and take some pictures because I don't think we're going to make it on that time. So hopefully you enjoyed this, guys. And I'll do more. Christmas is coming, so I'll definitely do more. And if you haven't liked and shared and followed, go ahead and do it. I think I got stuff on my face already. Okay, guys, I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.